Welcome to day 66 of our daily coin roll hunt. Today we're going to be searching through this penny roll. Now this penny roll says 1980 Denver on it. I'll just show you that there. And so I'm assuming this came from some sort of collector, and I'm expecting these to hopefully be higher grade 1980s possibly. We'll see. It could just be some reused wrap or something like that too, and they could not be 1980s too, but looking at that one in the end there, that is a 1980 Denver. And now there are some errors that we'll look for these, like I think there's DDOs and things like that. I'm not entirely, I can't remember exactly, but I'll be using my coin roll hunting checklist as well as the Strike It Rich with Pocket Change guide, and I'll do some research online too and see if I notice anything that I haven't looked for in the past. But let's just look here and see. Looks like they're all probably 1980 Denvers. I don't see why they wouldn't be. There could be a couple in there that are just different coins that got tossed in there on accident or something like that. But I'm expecting them to all be 1980 Denvers, which are all copper. So if I was someone that was holding on to all my copper, this would be a full roll of copper, but I don't. But anyways, guys, I'll go off camera real quick and I'll search through these and see if I can find any errors or anything. And I'll bring you back in if I find anything. Alright guys, so I've just been going through and looking at each one of these under the microscope here, and this is the only one that has something of somewhat of note. So I know on the 1980 Philly, at least, there is a DDO, and I have a picture of it that I'll show you in a minute. But you can see here, these kind of look double to me, especially this 0 and the 8. You can see in the bottom of the 8, in the inside of that 8, there's kind of a second 8 in there, and then in the 0 as well. There's also kind of just some doubling there. Now, I'm not sure if that's just machine doubling or something like that. It very well could be. Let me show you what the DDO looks like for that Philly. So I have my Strike It Rich with Pocket Change book here. So you can see that 8 and that 0, they're doubled in different places. So mine is more doubled at the bottom and of the 8 and kind of more the bottom of the 0 and around. Whereas this one, you can see that 0 is a little bit wonky, as well as that 8 is a little bit wonky, whereas mine is not like that. So mine, if it is some sort of DDO, is definitely not as severe. But let me know what you think down in the comments. I'm thinking it's probably not, but I thought I'd show you guys anyway, since it's the only thing that I found. I did decide to set aside 4 of the best of these 1980 Denvers to swap out for my books, because there were a couple that were pretty nice. So we'll be doing that. But anyways, guys, you can tune in tomorrow for this dollar roll.